Have you ever felt overwhelmed by things beyond your control, wondering how detachment can lead to greater freedom and fulfillment? In this video, 11 Stoic principles how walking away can be your greatest power and decision. Let's dive in. Recognize limits of control. Understanding the concept of control lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, guiding us to navigate life's complexities with clarity and resilience. In our journey towards self-improvement, it's crucial to discern between what falls within our sphere of influence and what lies beyond it. Picture your life as a ship navigating the vast ocean of existence. While you have the power to steer the ship, the winds and currents represent external forces beyond your control. Embracing this analogy, Stoicism teaches us to focus our energies on steering the ship rather than futilely attempting to alter the winds. By recognizing the limits of our control, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary worry and frustration. Consider everyday situations, traffic jams, the weather, other people's opinions. These are facets of life we cannot dictate. However, we possess full control over our responses to such circumstances. This insight empowers us to cultivate a sense of inner calm and equanimity, irrespective of external events. Practically applying this principle involves a shift in mindset. Instead of fixating on changing external circumstances, we redirect our attention towards internal transformation. For instance, if you're stuck in traffic, rather than succumbing to anger and impatience, use the opportunity to practice mindfulness or listen to an audiobook. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for personal growth, we harness the power of adversity to strengthen our character and resilience. Furthermore, understanding the limits of control fosters healthier relationships. Recognizing that we cannot control others' actions or opinions liberates us from the burden of seeking external validation. Instead, we focus on aligning our actions with our values and treating others with kindness and empathy, regardless of their response. In essence, embracing the Stoic principle of control enables us to live more authentically and purposefully. It encourages us to focus our energies on what truly matters, our attitudes, values, and actions, rather than becoming ensnared in futile attempts to manipulate external circumstances. As we integrate this wisdom into our lives, we cultivate a profound sense of inner peace and resilience, enabling us to weather life's storms with grace and dignity. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and embark on a journey towards greater self-mastery and fulfillment. Release attachment to outcomes. Stoic philosophy teaches us a profound lesson: to let go of our attachment to outcomes beyond our control. This notion is not about resignation or passivity, but rather about embracing a mindset of acceptance and resilience. When we obsess over things we cannot change, we drain our energy and invite unnecessary stress into our lives. Imagine a scenario where you're working tirelessly towards a goal, pouring your heart and soul into every effort. Despite your dedication, the outcome remains uncertain, influenced by factors outside your sphere of influence. This is where Stoicism steps in, urging you to shift your focus from the result to the process itself. By releasing your attachment to specific outcomes, you free yourself from the burden of constant worry and anxiety. Instead, you redirect your energy towards the aspects of the situation you can control: your efforts, attitude, and response. This shift empowers you to approach challenges with a clear mind and unwavering determination, regardless of the eventual outcome. Practicing non-attachment doesn't mean relinquishing ambition or ambition. On the contrary, it allows you to pursue your goals with greater tenacity and flexibility. You become more adaptable, able to pivot and adjust course when necessary, without losing sight of your ultimate objectives. Moreover, embracing non-attachment cultivates a profound sense of inner peace and contentment. You no longer define your worth or happiness based on external circumstances, but rather on your own intrinsic values and virtues. This liberation from external validation fosters a deep sense of self-assurance and fulfillment. In practical terms, integrating this principle into your life requires mindfulness and conscious effort. Begin by identifying areas where you tend to fixate on specific outcomes, whether in your career, relationships, or personal aspirations. Challenge yourself to let go of these attachments, trusting in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. As you embrace non-attachment, you'll find yourself approaching challenges with a newfound sense of clarity and composure. Instead of being consumed by fear or uncertainty, you'll meet adversity with courage and resilience. This shift in perspective not only enhances your overall well-being, but also strengthens your capacity for growth and self-discovery. In essence, walking away from attachment to outcomes is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of profound strength and wisdom. It allows you to reclaim control over your own narrative, liberated from the shackles of external circumstances. By embodying this principle, you unlock the power to transform challenges into opportunities and live a life guided by purpose and authenticity. Build resilience in uncertainty. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the concept of building resilience in the face of uncertainty stands as a beacon of wisdom and strength. It's about forging an inner fortress, impervious to the storms of life. Picture this. Life, with all its twists and turns, throws us curveballs we never saw coming. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to succumb to despair when the ground beneath our feet feels shaky. But Stoicism offers us a powerful tool: resilience. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward. It's the art of adapting, of finding strength in adversity. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. It's a mindset shift, a paradigm that empowers us to navigate the unpredictable waters of life with grace and courage. So, how do we cultivate resilience in our lives? It starts with acceptance of the inherent uncertainty of life. Stoics remind us that the only constant in life is change, and by embracing this truth, we free ourselves from the shackles of fear and anxiety. We learn to dance with the rhythm of life, flowing with its ebbs and flows. But resilience isn't just about passive acceptance, it's also about proactive preparation. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate inner strength through practices like mindfulness and self-reflection. By tuning into our inner world, we develop a deep reservoir of resilience that sustains us through life's trials and tribulations. Moreover, resilience thrives in community. Stoicism reminds us of the interconnectedness of humanity, urging us to lean on each other for support and solidarity. Together, we weather the storms, drawing strength from our shared humanity. In practical terms, cultivating resilience means embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, reframing setbacks as lessons in disguise. It means leaning into discomfort, knowing that on the other side lies growth and transformation. Imagine a life where setbacks no longer derail you but propel you forward, where challenges are met with a steadfast resolve and unwavering determination. That's the power of resilience, the power to thrive in the face of adversity, to emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. So, dear friend, as you journey through life's unpredictable terrain, remember this. You possess within you the power to weather any storm. Cultivate resilience, nurture it like a tender seed, and watch as it blossoms into a beacon of hope and strength in your life. Find peace amid chaos. In the midst of life's chaos, finding moments of tranquility is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for our well-being. Stoic philosophy offers a guiding light in this pursuit, emphasizing the importance of inner peace amidst external turmoil. Imagine a ship navigating through stormy seas. Just as the vessel relies on a steady anchor to weather the tempest, so too can we find solace in the calm within ourselves. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an unwavering sense of serenity, regardless of the turbulence surrounding us. This doesn't mean denying or suppressing our emotions. Rather, it involves acknowledging them with equanimity and refusing to let external circumstances dictate our inner state. When we embrace this mindset, we become like the eye of the storm, centered, grounded, and unshakable. But how do we practically apply this philosophy to our daily lives? It begins with a conscious effort to detach ourselves from the tumult of the outside world. We can carve out moments of stillness amidst the chaos, whether through meditation, reflection, or simply being present in the moment. By nurturing this inner sanctuary, we fortify ourselves against the onslaught of stress and uncertainty. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to reframe our perception of adversity. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Every setback becomes a stepping stone towards greater resilience and wisdom. This shift in perspective empowers us to face life's trials with courage and grace. In practicing the art of finding peace within ourselves, we also learn to let go of attachments that weigh us down. We release the need for external validation and embrace our intrinsic worth. This liberation frees us from the shackles of approval seeking and empowers us to live authentically, guided by our own inner compass. Ultimately, the pursuit of inner peace is not a destination but a journey, a continuous unfolding of self-discovery and self-mastery. It requires patience, practice, and perseverance. Yet, with each step along this path, we inch closer to the profound serenity that lies within us all. So, dear friend, I invite you to embark on this journey with an open heart and a steadfast resolve. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism as guiding principles in your quest for inner peace. Let go of the burdens that weigh you down and embrace the boundless potential that resides within you. For in the stillness of your own being, you will discover a reservoir of strength, resilience, and tranquility that can weather any storm. Own emotions. In the journey of life, there comes a moment when we must confront our emotions and reactions. This moment is pivotal, as it marks the choice between being controlled by our feelings or mastering them. Drawing from Stoic philosophy, the fifth point emphasizes the importance of owning our emotions. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control external events, we have the power to control our responses to them. This principle underscores the essence of emotional ownership. Instead of allowing circumstances to dictate our feelings, we acknowledge our emotional landscape and take responsibility for how we react. Imagine a scenario where adversity strikes unexpectedly. It's natural to feel anger, frustration, or sadness in such moments. However, by practicing emotional ownership, we pause and introspect before responding. We recognize that our emotions are valid, yet we refuse to let them dictate our actions. By embracing emotional ownership, we cultivate resilience and inner strength. We become adept at navigating life's challenges with grace and composure. Moreover, this practice fosters self-awareness, enabling us to understand the root causes of our emotions and address them constructively. In practical terms, emotional ownership involves mindfulness and self-reflection. It requires us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing them to arise and dissipate naturally. Through mindfulness techniques such as meditation or journaling, we develop the capacity to detach ourselves from fleeting emotions and tap into a deeper sense of peace. Furthermore, emotional ownership empowers us to build healthier relationships. By understanding our own emotional triggers, we become more empathetic towards others' experiences. We communicate assertively yet compassionately, fostering mutual understanding and trust. Applying this principle to daily life, we learn to respond rather than react impulsively. We pause before lashing out in anger or retreating in fear. We choose words and actions that align with our values and contribute positively to our well-being and the well-being of those around us. In essence, embracing emotional ownership is a transformative journey towards self-mastery and fulfillment. It is a conscious choice to reclaim control over our inner world, steering our lives with clarity and purpose. As we embark on this path, let us remember that our emotions are not our masters, but our guides, leading us towards greater wisdom and resilience. Seek internal validation. In the journey of mastering oneself, seeking validation from within stands as a cornerstone principle derived from Stoic philosophy. It transcends mere self-esteem. It's about anchoring your sense of worthiness to your own values, actions, and character, rather than relying on external approval. This internal validation, unlike its external counterpart, remains steadfast regardless of the world's ever-changing whims. When we seek validation externally, we unwittingly relinquish control over our self-esteem to the unpredictable judgments of others. The Stoics teach us to reclaim this power, to find solace in the stability of our own moral compass. Imagine a life where your sense of worth isn't tethered to the applause or criticism of others, but rooted deeply within your own convictions. In practice, internal validation requires a deliberate shift in perspective. It demands introspection, the courage to confront our values, and the integrity to live by them. Start by identifying your core principles, the ideals you hold dear, regardless of external influence. Then, align your actions with these principles, letting them guide your decisions and behaviors. This alignment fosters a sense of authenticity, an inner harmony that transcends the need for external validation. It empowers you to stand firm in the face of criticism, knowing that you remain true to yourself and your values. It liberates you from the exhausting pursuit of approval, allowing you to invest your energy in pursuits that truly matter to you. Internal validation also cultivates resilience. In a world where external validation can be fickle and fleeting, the steadfastness of self-approval becomes a source of unwavering strength. It shields you from the emotional roller coaster of praise and rejection, providing a stable foundation from which to weather life's storms. Moreover, internal validation fosters a deeper sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. It encourages you to embrace your flaws and imperfections as integral parts of your humanity, rather than shortcomings to be hidden or fixed. This acceptance breeds confidence, a quiet assurance born not of arrogance, but of self-assurance grounded in authenticity. Ultimately, the pursuit of internal validation is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. It's a path towards greater resilience, authenticity, and inner peace. By anchoring your sense of worthiness to your own values and actions, you free yourself from the shackles of external judgment and embrace a life guided by integrity and purpose. So dare to validate yourself from within, and watch as your inner light shines brighter than any external acclaim could ever illuminate. Graceful exits when needed. When it comes to walking away, the Stoic philosophy offers profound insights that can transform our lives. Stoicism teaches us that sometimes the most powerful action we can take is to gracefully exit a situation that no longer serves our well-being or aligns with our values. This principle, encapsulated in the 7th point, speaks to the importance of knowing when to let go. In our journey through the previous points, we've learned to recognize the limits of our control, release attachments to external outcomes, and cultivate resilience in the face of uncertainty. We've also explored the significance of finding peace amid chaos, owning our emotional reactions, and seeking validation from within. Additionally, we've acknowledged the value of reflecting in solitude, viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth, and aligning our actions with purpose. However, it's equally crucial to understand that there are times when staying in a situation only perpetuates suffering and stagnation. This is where the power of walking away comes into play. Walking away doesn't signify weakness. Rather, it demonstrates strength, self-awareness, and a commitment to one's own well-being. When we walk away from toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or harmful habits, we reclaim control over our lives. We create space for growth, healing, and the pursuit of more meaningful endeavors. Walking away allows us to honor our boundaries, prioritize our mental and emotional health, and chart a course toward a brighter future. Practicing the art of graceful exits requires courage and conviction. It means recognizing when a situation no longer serves our highest good and having the wisdom to choose a different path. It's about trusting ourselves enough to know that we deserve better and believing in our ability to create positive change. By embracing the power of walking away, we free ourselves from the shackles of regret, resentment, and stagnation. We open ourselves up to new possibilities and invite greater fulfillment and joy into our lives. It's a transformative act of self-love and self-respect, a declaration that we are worthy of happiness, peace, and authentic connections. As you navigate your own journey, Remember that walking away is not a sign of failure, but a courageous step toward a brighter tomorrow. Trust your instincts, honor your truth, and know that you have the strength to shape your destiny. Embrace the power of walking away and watch as it propels you toward a life of purpose, passion, and profound fulfillment. Reflect in solitude. Reflecting in solitude is a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, offering individuals a profound opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, taking the time to be alone with one's thoughts allows for introspection and clarity. When you embrace solitude, you create a space free from external influences, where you can explore your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without judgment or interruption. It's a time to reconnect with your inner self, understand your motivations, and gain insight into your values and aspirations. In practical terms, finding moments of solitude can be as simple as taking a walk in nature, sitting quietly with a cup of tea, or journaling before bed. The key is to create a space where you feel comfortable and at peace, away from the demands of daily life. During these moments of solitude, allow yourself to reflect on your experiences and the lessons they hold. Consider your successes and failures and how they have shaped you into the person you are today. Think about your goals and dreams, and whether your current path aligns with your true desires. Solitude also provides an opportunity to cultivate mindfulness and gratitude. Take time to appreciate the beauty of the world around you, from the intricacies of nature to the kindness of others. Practice being present in the moment, letting go of worries about the past or future. Moreover, solitude can serve as a source of strength and resilience during challenging times. When faced with adversity, retreating into solitude allows you to recharge your spirit and find the inner strength to persevere. It's a reminder that you possess the power to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger than before. By integrating moments of solitude into your daily life, you can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and fulfillment. You'll become more attuned to your needs and values, making decisions that align with your authentic self. Ultimately, embracing solitude can lead to a greater sense of purpose and contentment, enriching your life in meaningful ways. See setbacks as growth. In the journey of life, setbacks are not roadblocks, but rather stepping stones to personal growth and wisdom. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for self-improvement, understanding that adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. When we encounter setbacks, whether they are failures, disappointments, or unexpected obstacles, we have the choice to perceive them as setbacks or as valuable lessons. Stoicism encourages us to view setbacks from a different perspective. Instead of dwelling on the negative emotions that often accompany failure, such as frustration, regret, or self-doubt, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. By reframing setbacks in this way, we can cultivate resilience and develop the inner strength to persevere in the face of adversity. Practicing Stoicism involves embracing a mindset of acceptance and equanimity in the face of life's challenges. Rather than resisting or denying the reality of setbacks, we acknowledge them with humility and grace. We recognize that setbacks are not reflections of our worth or capabilities, but simply part of the natural ebb and flow of life. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to approach setbacks with a sense of curiosity and introspection. Instead of simply reacting to adversity with frustration or despair, we can use setbacks as opportunities to reflect on our values, priorities, and beliefs. By examining the underlying causes of our setbacks, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and our circumstances, paving the way for personal growth and transformation. By embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth and self-discovery, we can cultivate a mindset of resilience and strength that empowers us to overcome life's challenges with courage and dignity. Rather than allowing setbacks to define us, we can use them as catalysts for positive change and personal development. In doing so, we can live more fulfilling and meaningful lives, guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and the belief in our own inherent resilience and potential. Act with purpose. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the 10th point emphasizes the importance of acting with purpose. It encourages individuals to align their actions with their values and overarching purpose in life. This principle serves as a guiding light, directing one's efforts toward meaningful endeavors and away from distractions or trivial pursuits. Imagine your life as a journey, with each step taken in accordance with a compass, pointing towards your deepest values and aspirations. When you live in accordance with your purpose, every action becomes imbued with significance and contributes to your overall sense of fulfillment. Practically applying this principle involves introspection and reflection. Take the time to clarify your values and identify what truly matters to you. What brings you a sense of joy, meaning, and fulfillment? What legacy do you wish to leave behind? Once you have a clear understanding of your values and purpose, use them as a filter through which you evaluate your choices and actions. Ask yourself, does this decision align with my values? Does it contribute to my overarching goals and aspirations? By consistently choosing actions that resonate with your purpose, you cultivate a life of authenticity and integrity. Moreover, living with purpose enables you to navigate challenges with resilience and determination. When faced with obstacles or setbacks, remind yourself of your underlying purpose and the values that guide you. Rather than being derailed by temporary setbacks, view them as opportunities for growth and refinement on your journey towards realizing your purpose. Furthermore, integrating purpose into your daily life fosters a sense of meaning and fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing a career that aligns with your passions, cultivating deep and meaningful relationships, or engaging in activities that nourish your soul, each action becomes a testament to your commitment to living authentically. As you embark on this journey of purpose-driven living, remember that it's a dynamic process, one that requires ongoing reflection, adjustment, and renewal. Be open to learning from your experiences, embracing new opportunities, and evolving in alignment with your evolving understanding of yourself and the world around you. In essence, embracing purpose as a guiding force empowers you to live a life of intentionality, authenticity, and fulfillment. By aligning your actions with your values and overarching purpose, you not only enrich your own life but also contribute positively to the world around you, leaving a legacy of meaning and impact. Embrace the journey and let your purpose be your North Star, guiding you towards a life of significance and fulfillment. Embrace freedom and detachment. Imagine the liberation that comes with letting go. In the Stoic philosophy, detachment isn't about indifference or apathy, but rather about finding freedom from the burdens of attachment. Detachment doesn't mean isolating yourself or becoming numb to the world around you. Instead, it's about understanding that true freedom lies in your ability to detach from the outcomes you cannot control. By embracing freedom through detachment, you empower yourself to navigate life's challenges with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Think of it as releasing the tight grip you have on things that are beyond your influence. It's about relinquishing the need to cling desperately to specific outcomes or circumstances, and instead, trusting in your own resilience and adaptability. When you detach, you create space for growth and transformation. You allow yourself to let go of the past, to release regrets and resentments that weigh you down. In doing so, you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities that may have otherwise passed you by. Detachment is not about running away from responsibilities or relationships. It's about engaging with the world from a place of inner strength and serenity. It's about loving deeply and fully, while still honoring your own boundaries and sense of self-worth. Practicing detachment requires mindfulness and self-awareness. It means observing your thoughts and emotions without being consumed by them. It means recognizing when you're holding on too tightly and consciously choosing to loosen your grip. When you embrace freedom through detachment, you cultivate a sense of peace that transcends external circumstances. You become less reactive to the ups and downs of life, less tossed around by the winds of change. Instead, you remain grounded in your own inner truth and wisdom. Detachment doesn't mean that you stop caring or that you become aloof. On the contrary, it allows you to care more deeply and authentically, free from the constraints of fear or insecurity. It enables you to love more fully and to live more courageously. So, my friend, I invite you to consider the power of detachment in your own life. Notice where you might be holding on too tightly, where you might be allowing attachment to cloud your judgment or dim your light. And then, with compassion and courage, begin to let go. Trust in the inherent goodness of life and know that true freedom lies in your ability to surrender with grace and embrace the beauty of the present moment.